and welcome back to the most magical podcast on the internet. If you're here, that means you're on a special Sunday spin-off episode. In the month of May, we are celebrating our wonderful mothers. Last week, we had my mom, and now we have a special guest on for this podcast episode. So let's swipe on over and get started.
What is up, guys? Yes, we are back with another episode of Spin Off Sunday. I am so super excited. We have a very special guest for you, but as always, I have my co-host with me, Kara.
Yes.
And my mother is our special guest today. I told her no embarrassing stories, so to chill out with those. Mom, how are you?
I'm good, sweetie.
You excited to be on the podcast or no?
I thought they only did podcasts with audio, so
you were excited. You were like, I don't have to be on camera.
That's how old I am.
Oh, podcasts are different nowadays.
I know, right? I know. Well, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it, and happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day month.
Thank you, baby.
They need to have a Daughters Month, like Happy Daughters Day. Don't you think we need that?
Absolutely. We need Daughters Day.
We have that in October. That's when your birthday is. And, you celebrate the whole month, not just a birthday. The whole month.
So, Mom, you get a birthday and you get Mother's Day. Like, I get a birthday and that's it.
Yeah, having a grandchild and you can have Mother's Day.
Mom. Whoa. All right. So, Kara's going to jump us off with some Disney questions. Let's get started.
Perfect. So, talking about family, many Disney characters feel like family to us. So I want to start off with a general question for you. Who is your favorite Disney princess?
Cinderella. That has always been my favorite.
Twins. Any specific reason? Yeah.
Mine is probably for a different reason, but just because I'm old school. I just remember how you have an imagination as a kid on Disney was just wonderful with that, with building kids' imagination. And I thought the mice were the most magical thing. And I just thought that was I just remember it being so amazing how they just brought everything to life. And that's why that was my favorite one.
Yes. I love Gus Gus.
He's so cute.
He's one of my favorite characters ever. So I'm glad you brought them up. Yes. And so we have some other questions. Next, I want to ask, what is your favorite Disney memory?
Disney memory. Probably would be about my daughter, Hope. She loved Winnie the Pooh growing up, loved Winnie the Pooh, watched it every day. And when we first walked into Disney, she sees Tigger from a distance and she starts screaming, "Tigger, Tigger, it's me, Hopey." And it was so sweet. And then Tigger just hugged her and everything, and it was so sweet. But everyone around us just died laughing. They thought that was hilarious.
Yes.
Like Tigger was so in touch.
Yeah. She was so in touch with watching Disney every single day that she just felt like he knew her.
It's me from the TV. It's me.
Yeah. You see me through there. I know you do. Mom, what is your favorite ride at Disney? Your favorite ride?
It's a Small World after all. I just thought that I love that ride. And I think the main reason why is because, you go through every country and they're singing it in different languages. And I just thought that was awesome. That was just my favorite ride. I actually rode it 3 times the first year I went. And I went as a kid, but I still remember even that was the ride I wanted to go back to and see if it had changed, see if it was as amazing as it was when I was a little girl. So I liked it. I love it.
Have you by chance watched the Imagineering Story episode about that ride on Disney?
No, I not.
Oh my goodness, it's so amazing seeing the costumers and how they made the costumes for each specific doll. I just thought that was awesome because they were staying so true to each continent and each culture. So it's really nice. You'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I will. I'll have to see that. It was cool. Yeah. But the outfits were always something to remember. I mean, it just had the whole country. It was just, I don't know. I loved it. So.
And have you been there recently with all the new rides like Galaxy's Edge and like Mickey and Minnie's?
No, the last time I was there was when, I guess Kaycee was maybe 10 or 12. She was 10 or 12 when I went. So it's been a while.
You need to go back and check out all the new rides.
I know. I begged Kaycee to take me with her, but she just won't. Scared all character.
We're gonna try to do like a spring break trip with the entire family. So I will ride It's a Small World, Mom, but I will not ride it multiple times. And so one thing, Mama, that you told me this story the other night, and I thought it was so funny. So Kara, you might not know, so because I don't really talk about it too often, but my grandfather, so my mom's mom, he was, I'm not going to get emotional, but he was just like the center of our family, Mom. Like, would you not agree? Like, he was like the center of our family. And
yes,
just,
my dad.
Yes, your daddy. And just like spoiled us all rotten. And we miss him so much. But Mom has a lot of memories at Disney with our Papa Rod. And you told me a story the other night that I loved. And I want you to tell this story. But it was like the first time we'd ever flown. And Papa Rod was taking us to Disney World without you. So tell this story, just because I think it's funny and it's so Papa to do this. Go ahead.
Yeah, my dad, he took them to Disney for the very first time. I couldn't go because I had to stay home and run the businesses, of course. But my dad took all the girls to Disney. And I said, Dad, this is the very first time they flew. I said, can you please just call me when you land and just let me know y'all are there, okay? So then it was before cell phones were big. So not that Kaycee's that old, but yeah, it was before everybody had a cell phone. So the day that they're coming home, my dad calls me. And I said, Dad, you were supposed to call me when y'all landed. He said, well, I'm calling you when we're getting on the plane. He said, we had so much fun. We didn't have time to call you. And I said, so.
And it's so like Papa, just to like get there and get in the magic and just forget about like reality and the world. Like, and he had those businesses back home too, but he didn't even think twice. He was like, see ya. You got it.
He lived in the moment. He was just, he loved it. Loved Disney. He was like Kaycee. He knew where everything was, and he had went so many times.
Yes. Like as soon as you hit, as soon as you land from the plane, you're in that Disney bubble. I mean, you're just so immersed in all the magic. So I agree too. I'd be forgetting to contact people. I'm getting to the castle. I gotta go. Now I have a question for you. So what is your favorite park? Are you all about Magic Kingdom, or are there certain other parks that you like?
I did like Magic Kingdom. I just remember it being really nice and that being a lot of fun. Epcot was very new when I had first went, and it was a big deal, and Epcot was really cool. Yeah. So I do remember those. But Kaycee gets the loving to ride rides. My dad rode roller coasters till he died at 69? 68, 69. He would ride. I would be scared and I wouldn't ride roller coasters with him. But they said, oh, Papa will ride a roller coaster with us. So he really instilled that in them. And, Kaycee was the one that always cried, not wanting to leave. And so, yes. And I remember the trip that we went, she was 12, we were getting ready to, we would all take turns because we had an odd amount of people with us. So we had to take turns, and it was Kaycee's turn not to ride a ride at that time. And she had to wait to be the next person. Okay. Well, we're in line and Kaycee's supposed to stand in her spot. And next thing I know, Kaycee's behind us. And I said, Kaycee, what are you doing? And she said, Jim's going to ride with me, aren't you, Jim? She met this man. She never meets a stranger. She met this man outside of the line and told him that she couldn't ride the ride because she didn't have someone to ride with her. So he rode with her so she could. So she didn't take her turn anyway. She was going to, it didn't matter. She was still going to ride. So she found someone. But she never meets a stranger. So,
oh my God. Wow.
That is hysterical. No, I love that because it's like, it's just pure like child innocence. Like, I am going to ride this ride. And who are you? Your name's Jim. Let's go.
Yes. And like you said, I couldn't. I'm going to find a way so I can.
And she did. That she did.
Oh, that's hysterical. And I mean, it just shows Kaycee's love for Disney and just wanting to be with the family and ride the rides. Like, it's awesome. And I'm just seeing Kaycee here. I mean, you guys are like twins. It's just awesome having this mom and daughter duo here. And did you ever think that like Kaycee would have a Disney business, a Disney podcast?
Well, her love of theme parks, anytime we went anywhere, I mean, it was Disney and other places too. She loved it. I mean, this was when she found, we could not tell her to the day before we were leaving because she would not shut up. It was like, are we leaving now? Are we leaving now? Are we there yet? And so we couldn't tell her till we were getting ready most of the time to leave because she was just so excited. She loved it. And so I'm not really shocked that she is such a Disney fanatic. You know, I'm not shocked. She loved it.
Absolutely. And I mean, she's thriving as a host and doing everything that she does. Kaycee is just like, I don't know. She does everything. She's a jack of all trades. She's so sweet. I have never met someone as sweet as Kaycee and just so loving and just open. Yeah. I really haven't. She's just so adorable. So like country bumpkin. I love it. I love her accent. I can't get over it. Like, how proud are you of Kaycee and all her endeavors and everything that she does?
I'm very proud of Kaycee. She is one that's self-driven. When she went to college, she was like, okay, Mom, get in the car and go. Just, I've got this. That's always how she's been. And, she was never scared to fly by herself. I always said, let me buy an extra ticket. I'll go with you. No, Mom, I got this. I got it. She's always been very confident. She is my most competitive child. She will practice a game before she brings it on Sunday nights so she can beat us all when she gets here. So she's super competitive. And we know, but she's also my most passionate, as far as passionate about life. And that's just how she is. So it does not surprise me at all. As much as she loves to go and to do the podcast, that is all her. I'm not shocked at all. Very proud of her.
Very proud mama status.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell her all that. She gets the big, but.
I'm gonna make all my siblings watch this. Like, look how proud Mom is of me. Do you see this? Mm-hmm. She said I was her favorite in more or less words. She said that. She said that. Well, Mom, thank you really for taking the time. I know that you obviously are super busy, and we all are, but you're on like a different level of busy. So even just to take 30 minutes, 25 minutes of your time out just to talk with us. I know Kara and I are super appreciated, and for the appreciative, and for the rest of the team too, like, Sydney and Amanda who work with us on the Why We Disney podcast. We're grateful. So thank you, Mama. I hope you're happy that you got to be on the podcast.
I am so glad y'all had me. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our newsletter. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mom, and happy Mother's Day to every mom out there. We appreciate you and love you for all that you guys do. So from Kara and I and the rest of the team, thank you for joining us today. And we will see you next Sunday for our next episode of our Mother's Day spinoff. So you guys have a great week, and we love you.
Bye.
Bye.